Idaho is among the 26 states challenging the constitutionality of President Barack Obama's Affordable Health Care Act. Good evening and thanks for watching tonight. I'm Todd Blackington. 2 years ago, President Obama signed the Affordable Health Care Act. Today, this act is before the U.S. Supreme Court as they decide what to do with it over the next 3 days. One of the key issues is whether Americans without health insurance will be required to purchase it. Sasha Zimmerman is joining us now from Idaho Falls to tell us more about this issue tonight. Sasha?
That's right, Todd, and this is going to be a huge issue for the state of Idaho. According to AARP, 25% of adults in Idaho don't have insurance. 2 years ago, when President Obama signed the Affordable Care Act, many states jumped out against the bill and filed lawsuits against it. 26 states, including Idaho, argued the law's key groundwork is unconstitutional. What they're talking about is something called individual mandate, which requires almost every American to purchase health insurance by 2014 or pay a penalty.
I'm really concerned from what I see because, like I had mentioned, these coverages that have to be mandated in every plan, whether you need that or not, is going to make everybody's health care costs go up.
Many states argue that it's unconstitutional for Congress to mandate to cover a commercial product like health insurance.
That's the idea. The philosophy is that if people are insured, that they'll use it more. In reality, that's not always the case. Again, some people choose not to visit a physician or a hospital because they feel like they don't need those services.
The government is defending the reforms by saying medical care is not a choice, that every American will need health care at some point in their lives. They also say that many who are uninsured are costing everyone else more money. And then there's the businesses who provide health insurance to their employees.
My fear is that the net effect, the unintended consequence, just may be that businesses they'll go out and they'll calculate the cost of the mandated insurance for their employees, and then they'll calculate what the penalty would be if they don't provide that coverage, and they'll choose to just be penalized.
Another concern to many is that Congress is taking on this issue right before the presidential elections.
The Supreme Court justices, though, are supposed to be not politically driven in their decisions, so theoretically that shouldn't factor into their decision.
It will factor in because this is a big issue, and everybody's really struggling with healthcare costs. I know in our company we had a 25 or 29% rate of increase in our health insurance premiums this year, so it's a pretty big issue.
This year in Idaho, 4 different bills were passed out of the House to make health care more affordable. So far, none of those have made it to the Senate, but the legislative session isn't over yet. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. Todd, back to you.
All right, Sasha Zimmerman reporting for us tonight. Sasha, thank you.